Hi guys, Crystal here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a return viewer, thank you for coming back and checking out my videos. And hello to those of you who are new, who've never stopped in before. My name is Crystal. I've been a happy planner. I'm going to say addict, really. Obsessed happy planner since December of 2021. And I have just fallen in love with the products, the joy and delight that I get out of planning creatively. I've planned always, and now it's fun to plan. It's not such a chore. All right, if you have not subscribed, I'm going to ask you guys at the end of the video to please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification button so that you get notified when I post new content. I do try to share regularly on Instagram and Facebook and Pinterest and TikTok when I post new videos, but I don't always. It's a lot of social media platforms to keep up with. So I don't always get all my videos posted out everywhere. But if you hit that subscribe and notification button, then you'll always be notified when I upload new content. All right. So I have been a naughty ninja when it comes to budgeting. For the last 2 months consecutively, I have not budgeted. I started budgeting. I've budgeted since, I don't know, it's been a good 10 years, I think, that I've been budgeting. I do the Dave Ramsey baby steps. Like, that's how I started budgeting. I took this class, this financial peace class, a couple times and bought the financial peace kit. This is not a paid advertisement. The Financial Peace University changed my life. Like, I want other people to be able to work towards being debt free, and the peace that comes with not being slave to lenders and owing money all the time. Like, it has really changed our lives. Like, it definitely has made it possible for me to buy all the stickers the last 2 months that I have purchased, because I had mad money. I had money saved up. And prior to using Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University, I did not save. I was not a saver. I found it really difficult to save. And he just gives you lots of great tools to help you implement a process that gets you in the right direction. It's something that does not happen overnight, and it takes a lot of discipline, I guess, is probably the best word. So today we're going to be working in a couple of planners. I'm actually going to pull sheets out of both because I have not done a budget in my Happy Planner yet. I decided I would try to do one on a monthly budget layout. Sorry for the glare. I'm sure that it's glaring. This is a classic size Happy Planner that is a budget layout Happy Planner. Brand new to me, guys. I have never utilized it before. So it's got for the month of, and it's got the month, the incomes, your total income minus expenses, what's left over, and then little sections for where your expenses are: housing, food, personal utilities, transportation, entertainment, medical, other, then a savings tracker, and then accounts and debts, a little no spend encouragement for 1 week of the month. Then it's got weekly sheets, so you can keep track of your weekly expenses with little check-ins at the bottom. Like, where do I deserve a gold star? Is there anything I could do better next week? And then the next week looks the same way. Like, there's just 4 weeklies to go, well, 4 or 5. And then a section, kind of like our currently in our other planners. It's got to check it off, important, and like a dot grid note sheet, or maybe even like vision. Like, why are you saving? You know, what's motivating your desire to save? And then your currently pages, your actual currently pages. I didn't show you the January one because it's in front of the calendar. So the actual currently pages have important dates, financial goals, a little grid area, dot grid area, and then unexpected spends, like keeping track of things that you spend money on that you had not budgeted for, which I think is a great tool because it helps us identify where we need to either create a budget slot or where we need to rein in that spending, which is something that I am currently struggling with. So we've got this layout in the classic size. I'm going to do something a little different today because I've been working in all of these planners trying to just figure out layouts that work for me for the things that I'm trying to document. So I'm doing a lot of planners in the month of January, since this is my first year of actually planning with Happy Planner. And so I'm going to do 2 different spreads for my budget. I think I'm going to do one for January, one for February, just so I can see the 2 different layouts, because I usually do my monthly budget plan for the next month, like middle of the month before. So like right now is when I would usually be budgeting for February. But since I have not budgeted for January, I thought I would take the opportunity to budget for January and February just so I could compare them. I'm not going to be populating this information, like my personal information in these fields, on camera for you guys. I will try. I'm thinking about it. I might just do like a little mock-up with fake incomes and fake expenses to kind of show you guys what it'll look like. Because I really want you to be able to see it in action and utilize it. So anyways, let's just jump in and get started. So since January is already almost over, and this is a more detailed, the classic sized budget layout is a more detailed layout, I'm going to go ahead and pull out all of February's, which it leads right up to the March unexpected. That's okay, because I franken plan, so I have a classic size planner that I'm going to just insert that into when I'm all done. How cute is that divider, you guys? I love polka dots. I'm sure if you have been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that about me. I love, love, love polka dots. All right. And then we're just going to grab January's. This is a soft geode planner. This is from, I think, 2020 and 2021. Yeah. So these are all outdated, but I'm okay with redating. So since January 1st fell on a Saturday, yeah, it fell on a Saturday this year. If you look at the month calendars, I can go in here and find one that started, so May started and January has 31 days. So May of 2021 is the one I'll probably pull out. Or August of 2020. We'll see which one's got the color I like. I have 2 options, which is nice. Okay, so May 2021 or August 2021. No, August 2020 or May 2021. So it looks like August is pink. Oh yeah, let me pull this up here. So I'm using these stickers, Good Vibes. I just got these in the mail. I ordered them back in December. It took them a minute to get here because I ordered off Amazon. Very fun, hip vibes. Brighter pastels, I guess, is kind of, and then just regular bolds too. So I'm really excited to use this one. And I pulled a couple washi, some gray grid. I don't know if you guys can see that or if I'm casting shadows. Some gray grid washi from Obujo. This is Recollections washi that I just got from Michael's. They have a bunch, or had a bunch of washi on sale. I don't know if it still is or not, and I don't want to lie to you guys. And these I got in a D-stash from somebody on Facebook. I don't know what brand they are. So August is bright pink. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, if we look at the stickers, it looks like there's some that might actually work with the pink. Pink is not my go-to color. I won't lie. Pink's not my go-to color. Although I recently got the Happy Planner Be Happy, Be Grateful box. And guys, I am in love with that. It's like a moody mauve. It's really pretty. Okay, so May is the other one. Let's go look at May of 2021. So May of 2021 has more of a tealy turquoisey color, which is what I had already kind of pulled out in regards to washi. So I think this is going to be the one I'm going to pull out, and I'm going to put it, since I'm a Franken planner, I'm going to go ahead and put it in my this layout. I didn't show you guys. So this is a monthly layout. It's got a section that's got some habit tracking, check off, grid, dot grid for notes, and then just sections. Like, I like that it's kind of, it's got like lots of little places you can put things. I've seen some people use this as a budget layout. I've not tried it myself, so we will see how it works. And then you've just got daily tasks lists. So this is probably more ideal for somebody who just likes to make lists. It doesn't have to be a budget. Like you can use it for other things. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull all of these out. I won't be utilizing all of them today, but I want to get them out of the planner. And I'm going to have to find a better storage system, you guys. Maybe I'll do a video showing you guys my craft room. All right, so I'm not going to do the currently today. I'm not going to do that calendar. This is what I want to work with today. Let me just slide all that over so I make sure I get it put in my... And same with the budgeting layout. I'm not going to do the monthly on the budgeting. I want this. I want the whole month at a glance. The weekly stuff I'll save and put in my planner. So this is going to be for February. So I'm going to do it second. I'm going to start with the big one. And guys, I have no idea how I'm going to do this yet. So we're just going to go in and see. That's part of the fun of utilizing different layouts, is just kind of figuring out what works for you. So I know that I keep track of my monthly incomes. My husband and I both get paid twice, well, generally twice a month, sometimes 3 times a month. Our pay periods actually just switched up to align with each other, which is kind of, I guess it's kind of nice. I liked before that our paychecks were offsetting, because then we always had a little bit of wiggle room with getting all of our bills paid. And I mean, sometimes we'd have to save from one paycheck to the next. That was really before we started budgeting. Like, because once we started budgeting, it pans out pretty well. Now that we budget regularly, I'm just cutting around that washi so we can see that beautiful blue. I thought bringing gray in and layering these washes on top would be really pretty. That was the reason I laid out this this grid washi, and I'm really just in love with grid washi right now. Really just in love with it. So I'm gonna run this, I think, over to where it's almost like at the top of the washi. Yeah, and then I'll just cut around the washi like I did on the first page. And I don't pull my washi tight, guys. I just like lay it down, because when you pull it tight, it can kind of make your page bunch weird. And don't be afraid to use your X-Acto. You know what? I'm going to go all the way to the edge of the page. I can use my Happy Planner hole punch to just punch out anything that's hanging over. And I do see that I'm going to have to trim the edge too, because I've got some washi hanging over. The hole punch will punch that little piece of washi out, but the edge here, I'm just going to use my cutter bee scissors. Love, love, love these. They're super tiny, so they are great for getting into those little tiny nooks and crannies when you're trimming, around, like trimming the white off of around a sticker. I really enjoy these scissors. All right, so I got some washi down. I'm gonna take my X-Acto and trim, rub that down so it sets good. I'm just gonna take my X-Acto and kind of trim around. Oops, I cut that a little. Let's see, I'm trying to trim around that geode design so that you're actually getting to see that blue line underneath of it. There we go. There we go. And I might as well get out my whiteout, because chances are I'm probably going to be using it. I like to use whiteout to cover up items if I want to relabel them. All right. So I know that I need a place to keep track of income and a place to keep track of expenses. I brought in one of my, I'm probably not going to show it to you guys just because, I mean, I think I have an empty one. I do have an empty one. So these are worksheets from Financial Peace, Dave Ramsey. This is a monthly cash flow plan. So this is where I lay out I always, up here at the top, I write out like my name, Kenny's name, and then our other sources of income. And then I put the days of our pay dates up here. And then I write in like how much we're expecting. Then I put the totals for those days at the bottom. I put in my monthly take-home pay. And then I budget what I expect to be paying for tithes. That's the first thing that comes out of our paychecks, because I trust the Lord. I trust the Lord. He has never failed us. Even when my husband wasn't working, I was our only source of income, and we were like, we had just moved to a new state. The Lord's faithful, you guys. Like, he is faithful, and he will make a way. He always does. He always does. Okay. And then so from there, then the next thing that I do after we got our emergency fund was the first thing we tried to populate. Like, any extra money after our bills, our had to haves were paid, went into an emergency fund until we hit $1,000. Then once we hit $1,000, we started paying down all of our debts. We wanted to get them all down to a zero so that we could start throwing all of our extra money into savings. If you guys don't know the baby steps, they are right here. I'll leave them on screen for just a moment for you. If you search Dave Ramsey baby steps, you're going to get it. It's going to pop up for you. Or financial peace. And there's, you guys, I cannot tell you how beneficial this is. Emergency fund, pay off debt, 3 to 6 months expenses and savings. And then you can increase your pre-tax retirement plans, college funding if you have children, paying off your home early, and then being able to build wealth and give to other people who may not have the opportunity to be in the same place you are. So I use that, and this generally stays roughly the same for us. I try to just, after like 6 months of budgeting, I decided what our paychecks generally were, like an average, and I budget that amount. And then anything above that, we throw into savings or throw towards debt, or we save it for like special fun things. You just do what works for you. Then this allocated spending plan, since we got paid like literally every week of the month, I needed a better way to keep track of things. So I utilized the allocated spending plan, because there was more than one paycheck. There was more than 2 paychecks. Sometimes we had 4, 5, and 6 paychecks. So this was helpful to me for planning out when to pay things, because our paychecks were not always enough to pay some of the larger bills. So yeah, this is the method I used before. I will still probably incorporate some of this into my planning, but this is where I want it to go, is on these happy planner sheets, because I want to sticker it. I want it to be pretty. All right. So I think I'm going to start at the top, because it makes sense to me that expenses and income would be up here at the top. I'm trying to think. I just got a sticker book, you guys, the other day that had a bunch of words in it. I'm not sure if it's this mega. Yes, it has lots of words. I don't know if it has anything for budgeting. I guess I didn't really pay attention when I flipped through it the other day. So payments due and exchange. These will probably work well for my budgeting. Groceries, part of my budgeting. Those are days and months. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side, because I probably am going to use a few of these. What is this? This is going to be January's. So we got paid. I'm not very well prepared for this video, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Not very well prepared. Digging out my mini, because that's where I keep track of all the things. So paydays for January are the 14th and the 28th. And then our other source of income would be the 19th. So 14, 19, 28. I'm gonna grab my pencil just because I don't know how this is gonna look yet, and I don't want to put anything down with pen yet until I figure it out. So we've got the 14th, the 19th, and the 28th. And then I could probably do like income 1, income 2, income 3, and then totals. So a box, a box, a box, a box. So I need 4 boxes, and then I can put dates up here. So let's jump in here. We're gonna want skinny boxes for this. Let's see what we've got. Those are too big. These are fun. We'll probably be incorporating some of these in here. See, these are all like math, English. This Good Vibes sticker book is really a student type sticker book, but you can still use these, you guys. You can cut the words apart. You can use these as a layer underneath of another box to just pop some colors on the sides. There's lots of things you can use these for. See, these are a little too big still. I want those little skin, like these. I want to see how many I have of those because I'm going to need them too for other places. Some washi, some big boxes. There's some more down here. Okay. Okay. All right, all right. I like this. Okay. And then we have these softer colors down here too. I think those are almost too soft. I want to do the brighter colors, I feel like. I want this to be fun. Fun spread. So we'll save the soft colors for something else. All right. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I usually press really hard with my, I'm heavy-handed, guys. I'm really heavy-handed. So I try really hard when I pre-populate with pencil to just be light about it, because I do have a habit of being heavy-handed. So I'm going to start with the yellow at the top and then work my way down because I feel like there's a lot of this blue right up here. So I'm going to do, and I could probably scoot. I feel like the numbers are placed really well. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick these down. I really want to put in that pink color too. So I may put it in 3, 4. I just want to make sure that I'm giving myself enough room to put all of these down. And that I'm kind of lining them up well. So I could probably still put 2 more there. That's not quite lined up right. There we go. And then we'll do the pink. Oh, I got me a little blue star too. Guys, I'm thinking I'm going to need to move this up because this is not going to fit all of these. I can put the numbers up in the washi too. I feel like that washi is going to be pretty easy to write on. 14, 19, 28. I'm going to forget that. So let me grab this and see. Let's hope that these will come up without. Sometimes my stickers do not come up well. So we're just I'm gonna go nice and slow. Yay. Okay, so if I put my numbers up here, then I can move my little buckets for income up, which will give me a little more room. to, yeah, so I can get all 4, because I want all 3 of our incomes to be able to be documented. And then I also want to be able to put a totals section. So hopefully this will work out well. My husband and I have been watching this show called The Witcher, and you guys, I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. We just finished, I think it was season 2. So now we have to wait for season 3 to come out. Oh, that's crooked. And I'm a little anxious, not anxious, just I'm really excited for the next season. I'm ready for it. He watched it one time through without me. He watched it with our daughter and then decided to watch it again with me because he knew I would like it. I've just not been spending as much time watching television lately because I've really been focused on my planning. I just really, really have been enjoying my planning. I won't lie. Like, doing this really makes my heart happy. It's my happy place. It is my happy place. There we go. That is so fun, you guys. So stinking fun. Yes. Okay, so then we're going to put numbers up here. I don't have any little square boxes for that, but that's okay. I'll sort that out. All right, so we've got income up here. I could probably do my expenses down here. I feel like this is just a lot of room for a budget. Like, obviously I was using 6 pieces of paper before. I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, I'm back, and I have decided that this section right here, this check it off section, I'm going to make this a place, this celebrate small victories, a place to celebrate when we pay off a debt or we save extra money. Yeah, paying off a debt or saving extra money, because I think that that's really, really important. On this side, I know I want to start trying to do, so this is for January. I like these monthly habit trackers, and I'm thinking for budgeting, it would be great for, like, am I documenting my weekly expenses? Am I having a no spend month or a no spend week? Like, these would be great tools for monthly tracking for spending. But since this I'm using this for January, and January's almost over, I'm probably not going to use those this month. So since I'm probably not going to use those this month, let's put a big sticker box there. Let's just cover it up with a big sticker box. Let's do this big dark blue. Maybe. I'm wondering, is this going to be wide enough to cover that? I don't think it is, you guys. Yeah, it's not going to be wide enough. So maybe I'll just leave it open. I'll just leave it open. So income, small victories. And then down here, I'm thinking maybe we'll do expenses. We'll list out all the expenses down here. So I'll do, where are they at? Some of those colored boxes. Not those, not those. Well, where'd they go? These guys. We'll do some of these colored boxes, and I'll section it out by like tithing and savings, utilities, and then we'll do like extras and debts. I don't know. We'll see how many I can fit down here, and then I'll categorize them. This would probably be a better option than this, because this says today at the top. Yeah. I could relay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This gives me 6. So let's do that. All right, we're going to start with the pink. And I'm just going to go ahead and run it right up next to the edge. Actually, I'm going to leave some space. Doggone it. Is that going to work? Savings. 1. There's a tithe. Look, guys, I'm a mess. Let me count these. See how many I need. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I'm probably going to need like 6 of these boxes. I don't think they're all going to fit down here. So I'm going to pop over to this side. And I'm going to lay the boxes down here for the expenses because I think I'll definitely have room over here on this side to do 6 boxes. Because I do want to leave a little space above them so I can letter in what's going to go in them. That way I can have the whole 6 lines for writing out my totals. Oh, wait, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. Okay, so the other pink is going to go down here because I know I don't want the pinks right on top of each other, but I don't want them on the same row either. I'm going to have one color on the same row, I think, unless I just do 3 and 3, which I could do. I could do 3 and 3. Let's do that. Let's do 3 and 3. I definitely want pink down here then. And I need space between to write out, to hand letter my item. And I want to line it up on this edge. So I'm just kind of using the grid below to help me line it up. I definitely want the blue over here because I don't want it on this. So again, I'm just going to use the grid, the little grid dots here to help me line this up. So this is where I'm going to put down like my list of expenses, or yeah, each category. Up here, I'll probably list them all with a checkbox, or no, they're due dates, I imagine. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So I could put yellow. Yellow's got to go here because that's the last place for the yellow to go. I'm not counting the dots in between, guys. I'm just going to kind of guesstimate. I know. For those of you who are perfectionists about spacing, forgive me. I have a call that I want to get on, and I don't want to miss it. So I've already kind of dawdled a little bit with this. So I want to make sure to... That way I can jump on that call. And I have been putting this off for a minute, so I really want to get it done because I really, really want to budget. And I can't until I make a decision on how I want to budget. I'd like to figure that out before February gets here, guys. So that is space a little more. Maybe I'll add some fun stickers or something in here. All right, let's jazz it up. I know this is going to be due dates, so I could put a sticker in there and put one of these words that says due. Reschedule meeting. Aha. It's very tiny, which is okay. It doesn't have to be super big. I'll close that book back up. I'm going to come over here and find another box to fill in there. Or, you know, I could probably even just put it down below. I don't know if that's going to work either because we have so many items. Maybe I should do 2 columns up here for due dates. or do the due dates down here. Maybe I'll do the due dates down here. What can we do for fun? For fun down here with our due dates. Let's get a little box. So I'm going to grab this dark blue because we've got yellow here, and I'm just going to stick it down here. It says priority, and then I'm going to put this due right like off the edge down and below it. Priority due. And I'm going to put in here the items that are due and their due dates. So to do that, I'm going to grab my check it off or line it up, I think is what it's called, line it up stencil from the Happy Planner. And I'm going to grab this. This is my daughter's pen, actually. It's really, really fine. It's a 0.05. It's art line drawing. I think the size of it is maybe going to be perfect for lines. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. So we could find out that we don't like this. It's very possible. But it'd be okay. It's going to be okay if I don't like it. So this has circles, and I think I want to use the no, I don't want to use the circles because I'm just listing off due dates. So I just kind of lined it up. I'm pressing down on my stencil, and I'm just drawing lines from edge to edge because I know I have plenty. Oh, I don't want to do that one there because it like spaces to go to like the next box. So I don't want to do the space. So this is really fine, and it's doing a weird thing with the lines. The end of each line kind of has like a little dot on it, which I'm not fond of. So I may not use this pen again. But that's okay. Like, this is how I learn. And it's kind of like light colored too. Guys, I'm probably gonna switch this pen out and do a different one. What's one of my other? This is an erasable one. This is one of the friction clicker erasables. If I end up using this one and it's whiter, then I'll go back over those. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and come up here and say, Kenny, that's my husband. That's me. There we go. And I said the 14th. The 19th. And the 28th. Okay. And maybe I'll find another sticker like this that says Bill or something. So there's that. Here's this. I kind of want to keep with the black just because. So saving. Here we're going to do. I hope I'm spelling this right. As I'm writing it, I'm thinking in my head, is that correct? All right, and then down here we've got I'm going to do separate for credit and loans just because we just got our kids' vehicles last year, I think it was. So we have loans out for their vehicles. All right. Oh, here we go. That's going to be perfect for that. But I am going to white it underneath of it so that the top priorities does not show through my sticker. The other tip that I will tell you is that you can put this like on a shipping label, the small one, like an address label or a shipping label as an additional backing. And that will just give it a thicker so that things don't show through. And then I'm gonna say net month. So I may go ahead and populate this one for you guys with fake information just to kind of give you guys an idea of what it'll look like, and so that I can test it out before I actually use it for maybe February. So there is the monthly spread, or sorry, monthly layout utilized as a budget spread. Now let's decorate it. Let's put some fun stickers here because I feel like it needs more color. Let me get my tweezers out because I saw these beautiful stars. Kind of reminds me of Sudoku, trying to figure out where to put everything so it's not so it's not lining up with each other. It's not in the same row, not in the same column. My daughter asked me how to play Sudoku the other day. She's like, Mom, I know you used to do it all the time. And I was like, baby, that's kind of something that's hard to teach. Not that I'm opposed to trying to figure out a way to teach her, because I would love to teach her to play. I think it's kind of one of those things that's difficult to teach. So I'm looking forward to getting the opportunity to teach her how to do Sudoku. I love it when she comes to me and asks me to engage with her. As they become teenagers, they are less and less likely to engage you. If you have young children that will someday be teenagers, I'm just here to share with you. They just become less likely to engage with you. It's just harder. They get their own little busy lives, and I'll tell you what, it's hard as a mom going into this empty nesting, like preparing for the empty nesting phase. It is really hard for me. I'm really struggling with it. I don't know. I kind of want to put this, like, dreams or plans in the making, because savings is like part of dreaming and planning. Like, that's how you reach your financial goals, is by dreaming and planning about them. Because this is a January spread, so these could be my goals for the whole year that I'm putting in here. All right, guys. I'm going to end up splitting this video into two. I'm not going to be able to fit it all in one because this one's already hitting at nearly an hour. So this will be the monthly spread for budgeting. And then I will do another video with the actual budget layout to show you guys what I sort out for how to make this work for my budgeting. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and choosing my channel as the channel that you spent some time on today. I know there are a lot of options out there for you guys to watch, and I just appreciate your support and your engagement. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you have not hit that notifications bell, take the time to do that today as well, so you can be notified anytime I upload new content. This spread is the monthly layout. I used Good Vibes from Happy Planner and Botanicals from Happy Planner, as well as Obuja Washi. All right, ciao guys.